Welcome back, my DIY nomads. We are enjoying the best of English weather now. It's hit autumn. Now it's going between super windy, super rainy, cold, mildly warm. It's just a bit of everything, really. Today we are just having a little quick adventure down Poole Harbour area. There's like a little lakeside walk that we're going to do. By the way, this isn't a sponsored advert by the Dorset Tourism Board, but if they want to give me money to do these stupid videos, then I'm happy to do so. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from or any of that nonsense. If you want to start up living like a little bit like the van life, I say van life, you don't even have to start living in a van full time. If you just want to enjoy the lifestyle as much as I have absolutely bloody loved it, then do it. Find a way. Just put a bit of money aside every week, every month for a year. And like in the last series, just did the £1,000 van conversion. You can do it. Like, if you work hard, you get a little bit of money aside, you'll be able to build that up, and you can have your own van conversion in no time. And there is nothing more satisfying than doing it yourself, building it yourself, making it part of you, enjoying the fruits of your labours. Yeah, you guys are absolute legends. You guys can do anything you want to do. Remember that. Ooshk. Well guys, cup of tea, sun's come out. It is a great day. Welcome back, my DIY nomads. I hope all of you guys are doing really well today. I need to type a few things in this video. So firstly, I'm just going to dive straight into it. You see me down at Poole Harbour. Now I'm going to just zoom you over to when I just saw Dave. We had a really good catch up. It's only a few little clips, but he took me to a really stunning part of the country. Well, basically around where he lives. Yeah, check out the footage. We have gone on a little adventure back up towards London Way to see Dave again.
How you doing?
Catch up with everything and see how he's been up, what he's been up to, and what we've progressed since we last saw him on the cycle tour, which was nuts. That was 5 or 6 months ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, just enjoying what we're up on Box Hill here, and it's amazing, as you've probably seen from some of the cool drone shots I just put up. But yeah, beautiful part of the world. Nice to actually use the van. I know a lot of my videos is just about building, but you also have to enjoy what you've made. And we're back in the Boxer, because I know some of you guys have been missing the Boxer because I've been doing the £1,000 conversion. But I've still got my baby, and she's been keeping me sweet.
I'm chuffed to see the sticker still on the back.
Oh yes, you got to represent.
Represent the tour, represent the handbook. Good times, mate.
Actually been a whole year now since we were last on that tour, so crazy that, you know, where it's come since then, really. I can't believe I've actually had that Boxer for a year, which is nuts.
Feels strange walking to this lookout point with you, Hugh, because normally when you're walking to this lookout point, you might have hand in hand with someone that you like, thinking about the smooch you're about to have. So it could be your lucky day, mate. I'm gonna cut the camera now, and I'll leave it up to your minds what happens. How pretty is it up there on Box Hill? It's amazing, isn't it? Now let's start getting into the serious part of this video. I keep mentioning, there will be a unit, a HughTube headquarters, as it were, that I've been trying to locate, and it's been taking a long time. It is amazing how brutal the market is in regards
what you're allowed to do in certain units, what is actually on, you know, up for grabs, and like the sizes, and like stuff is so expensive. So and there's also the like millions of other costs on top of that for commercial units. So I've tried to find what I can afford, what's not going to kill the bank, what's not going to be too small, the best compromise of everything, and I found a potential winner. It's not guaranteed that I'm going to get it, so I can't promise anything, but we are going through with paperwork at the moment, and it should be amazing. So some details for this unit, just so you have something to, you know, mull at. I found a 967 square foot unit in the shape of a rectangle. Not huge. I do admit that's not huge, but it's a good space. It's perfectly laid out, actually, funnily enough, in that I can fit in. If this is like the rectangle, I'll get a better diagram for this. Where's that? I'm nicking So's loaf thing. Okay, this is not advertisement for loaf. So if this is the rectangle shape of the unit, there's going to be a roller shutter door here, and I've worked out that I can get 2 of my Peugeot Boxer length vans in there, so like 1, 2 in front of each other. So potentially we could have a unit with 2 vans being worked on at the same time, which is amazing. As I mentioned before, the space is to be as a community space. You can come down for a cup of tea if you want. You can just pop on in. I'll be there a lot of the time, obviously, and you know, if you just want to have a chat, or if you want to potentially look at doing something like building something, just a piece of furniture, you could park your van outside and just build a piece of furniture, or doing something to the inside of the van. That's really what the space is going to be used for. It's also going to be looking space for small space living design. I want to not just look at vans. I also want to look at other places like small containers and stuff like that. Anything that is different to usual house living, as it were. But the general plan that I have, the general action plan that I have in my mind, is that hopefully, if everything goes through for this one, I will be moving in sometime in November, which means there'll be like a month or so of getting everything prepped, which means that we're nearly at Christmas before it be like a fully fledged unit that is like tippity top. But I will be using it in the meantime. Now, I'm planning to get the fire engine in, the fire truck fire engine into the unit for the Christmas time. So it's a winter project that will start the new season of HughTube. I'm actually going to start a new season. I'm going to try a new editing style. I'm going to try and up my production values. I'm also going to mean that because I have a roof over my head for all that time, I'm going to try my best to make sure that regular content's coming out, because then I'll have a really dedicated space, which means everything like that will be much easier. So yeah, the fire truck will be in over the winter. That will be the winter period gone. Then hopefully in the spring, I'll be looking to take the fire truck out finished, done with that, and potentially using it and seeing it in some cool environments in the spring. But the spring will also be the refresh for people to come in, and you guys can come in then at that point. And yeah, you can get some van stuff done, we can make some cool videos, we can just have a chat, we can just, you know, have a really cool environment. One huge advantage of actually having a dedicated space and being an industrial estate is that material acquisition and parts and stuff like that are going to be so easy to come by. There's going to be like a million tool and building merchant, like tool providers and building merchants around. So that's what's going to be a huge advantage in this situation as well. That is all the news that I have for about this unit. So please remember to subscribe to my channel so that you guys can keep up to date. Another really exciting bit of news that's coming up is that I am meeting someone next week, and I'll be bringing out a couple of videos about it because he is a local producer of things, and it relates very well with me starting to sell merch. So I might be looking at showing you the first prototypes of getting some HughTube merch. Oh, right. that's all the rambling I think I have in me for today. Sorry for this slightly boring video. If someone is expecting sort of a build video, I am sorry, but I feel like this news needs to come out now, and I feel like we need to just progress forward, and I need to get focused so I can get stuff done, so I can get this channel really on the rails. And yeah, I will hopefully catch you guys next week.